Hi everyone, welcome to my channel Big Bang Chemistry, a complete solution of the chemistry. In the series of molecular symmetry, today we are going to discuss the presence of proper axis of rotation in tetrahedral molecule or AB4L0 type of molecule. We know that tetrahedral molecule having the 109 degree 28 minutes, right? But when you will come to the symmetry, right? So it is very difficult to assume all the proper axis of rotation which is present in a perfect tetrahedral molecule. So basic concept is required that how we represent a tetrahedral molecule in molecular symmetry. So we represent a tetrahedral molecule in molecular symmetry in a cube, right? In this cube, this is your central atom and we place the word B atom at alternate corner of a cube. This is the representation of a tetrahedral molecule. So when you will try to see the tetrahedral geometry in this cube, then it will be easily visible. Just try to merge all the A and B atoms with this broken line. So now see, when you will closely look, then all the yellow line, broken line, will give you one appearance of the tetrahedral molecule. So first thing is that whenever any tetrahedral molecule with lone pair or without lone pair will come before you and you need to justify or you need to select the proper axis of rotation, then you should first convert that molecule in the form of cube. After that, when you will go through the book and when you will do this some more practice, then you will find in tetrahedral molecule there are 4 C3 proper axis of rotations present and 3 C2 proper axis of rotations are present. Now question is that how to visualize this C3 and C2 proper axis of rotation in tetrahedral molecule. If you are able to see, then how to show the operation of C3 and C2 in tetrahedral molecule. So generally people are using the model and every students are not having the model, right? But here we can easily understand the operation or the proper axis of rotation which are present in AB4 tetrahedral molecule with the help of pen and paper. Really, if you want to understand this, please open your notebook. Please open your notebook with your pen and perform as it is as I'm doing. Okay, so let's check. First, we are going to discuss the presence of 4C3 proper axis of rotation. Now you can see the first C3. This is the one C3 axis, proper axis of rotation, right? To understand this C3, then draw the one triangle inside the cube in such a way that you should leave one B atom and after that your triangle should include the rest of the 3 B atoms. So this is the first triangle. Now check this C3 proper axis of rotation is present in this molecule. So how you will write about this C3 proper axis of rotation? See that this C3 is passing through A atom and one B atom. Check, this C3 is passing through this A atom and this one of the B atom, which is what B4 atom here, right? And also through the geometric center of triangle. This is the geometric center of the triangle, right? This is your C3. So now perform the first C3 operation about this C3 proper axis of rotation and rotate this molecule in this direction. Be careful with the direction. I am going to rotate this molecule at 120 degree, right? So when you will rotate this molecule at 120 degree, then what will happen? In this direction we are rotating. So what will happen? This B1 will interchange its position with B3 and B3 will interchange its position with this B2 and B2 will interchange its position with B1. But B4 position will be as it is. So now first keep in rest B4 will be as it is. Now check, B2 will come in place of B1, B1 will come in place of B3, here B2 will come, here B1 will come and here B3 will come. This is the C3 operation. Now check the second C3 proper axis of rotation. This is second C3. So now this time your C3, this C3 is including the your B atom, this B atom. Which one atom? B2 atom. So now rotate this molecule in this direction at 120 degree about this axis. So we are rotating molecule in this direction. So now what will happen? This B2 position will not change, but B4 will interchange its position with B1. B1 will interchange its position with B3, and again B3 will interchange its position with B4. So now what is the position of B2? B2 will be remain here. Now what is the change? Here B4 will come, here B1 will come, and here B3 will come, right? Now check the position of B atoms as it is, and for your understanding, we know that B1 is equal to B2, B2 is equal to B3, B3 is equal to B4, which is what? B atom. So now this first structure, second structure is identical, not identical, equivalent to each other. This is the what first structure, this is the second structure, right? So this first and second structures are the what equivalent to each other. So that's why this is the first C3 proper axis of rotation, this is our second C3 proper axis of rotation. Now check the what rest of the two. Now check the presence of third C3 axis of rotation, which is present in this tetrahedral molecule. Now check, this time your C3, this is your C3, this C3 is including the one of the B atom, which is about B3. Now rotate this molecule about this axis at 120 degree. So in this direction we are rotating the molecule. So what is the in this direction we are rotating the molecule. So how this B1, B2 and B4 atom will change its position? Again B3 will not change its position because it is a part of this proper axis of rotation. This B4 atom will not change its this B3 atom will not change its position because this B3 is a what? Part of this proper axis of rotation. So now in this direction we are rotating this molecule now. So what will happen? This B4 will interchange its position with B1, B1 will interchange its position with B2, and B2 will interchange its position with B4, right? So finally what will happen? This B3 will be remain here, this position will not change. Now what will happen? Here B4 will come, any problem? Here B1 will come, any problem, right? And here B2 will come. Now check, this is a structure number 1, this is structure number 2. So structure 1 is equivalent to the what? Structure 2. That's why this is what C3 operation, rotation by 120 degree, right? Now check the presence of fourth proper axis of rotation, which is what? Containing the B1 atom now. Now check, again this position of B1 will not change, but when you will rotate this molecule, then what will happen? In this direction we are rotating this molecule about this C3 axis of rotation at 120 degree. So now same direction rotated, then what will happen now? See, this is the B1, B2, this is B3. So what will happen? B3 will interchange its position with B2, B2 will interchange its position with B4, and B4 will interchange its position with B3. Be careful here, right? So now this B1 atom will be as it is here, right? Here who will come? B3 will come. Here who will come? B2 will come. And here who will come? B4 will come, right? So again structure number 1, structure number 2, both structures are equivalent to each other. That's why this is what? C3 operation, and this is what proper axis of rotation. So now I hope that everyone is understanding that how to show the presence of all 4 C3 proper axis of rotation in a tetrahedral molecule.